You are doing the divine work that you have been sent here to do. Hi, I'm Randy Rose, Third Eye Roses. Good to see you here, Soul Fam. Welcome. If it's your first time in our Sparkling Abundant Beautiful Collective, welcome. Welcome. I hope you'll stay a little bit. You know, you belong here. You know, the energy of trust and courage, angelic assistance, you know, you have been really focusing on watering your garden. And you think about how, flowers and plants grow. And, it's like there's lots of nurturing, there's mindfulness, loving, tender care, to continue to keep something looking good and healthy, right? And I love this because I think that, your mantra here is I am capable. It says, I know that I have everything it takes to build the life of my dreams. And this courage, this fierce courage that you have lovingly embraced, honored, trusted, I think that there's guidance here, and Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so that you can trust your divine guidance. You have been showing in your actions a tenderness that you are honoring yourself with. The care that you have put into your body, the nourishment of, I think that you are thinking about just what changes you are dreaming of, and you're taking practical steps, zooming out sometimes from situations. I feel like there's this opportunity for us to find, common ground between that and that which we are interacting with, whether or not that's an institution or a person or a place or a thing, a thought pattern, a habit, none, I'll tell you, there's sometimes when we super hyper focus on trying to fix little aspects, it's like we get so hyper focused in that energy that we kind of cause blockages and energy that feels resistant in other areas for us. Variance on the bottom of the deck there. Right now you are not alone, my friend, okay? There's healing here. And this healing, honestly, can I tell you, it's like, I love that this is the card that I flipped over here. Let go, soul love, okay? And soul family. All right, like I said, yeah, you're not alone, 33 soul love. This is like Earth Angel energy with 33. Really honoring the fact that you recognize that you're here with a mission, listen, it's so funny. Okay, let's move into these cards, I guess, yeah. And okay, so the one thing that I wanted to draw attention to before we moved on there is an honoring of the energy of the circuit here between the heart space. Our hands are an extension of our heart and our heart chakra. We have points in our hands, amongst others. But yeah, So let's get some advice here. I think with the flow of where you are with your angels coming in so heavily here, you know, I think it's interesting because there's this energy of like, you know, where is your heart guiding you? You know, and thinking about it in a mindful manner too, you know, not just kind of like a flighty kind of like, is this where my heart lies? You know, but really honoring, asking deep questions about, you know, what that means, what that looks like, how that connects, what that applies to. You know, you are the present, truly, you know, and everything right now is in divine order, okay? You're being reminded to offer an allowance, okay? How can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? You know, the path of least resistance came up this week in the collective, and, you know, sometimes there's easier ways than what we're perceiving to be the way to move forward, you know? Ooh, that one would just fly out there. It says the how is in the now. Stop. You know what's so funny is I was like, you know, I was actually just having a moment where I was like, we've arrived. I was like, right before I got live, was here, I'm waiting for this TikTok to upload so I can go live on TikTok. It's just a longer video, so it's been an hour. It's literally been an hour, which, you know, it's funny how things sometimes just take longer than you expect. And it's interesting because I've been just doing a bunch of other things in the meantime. And I was like, you know, what's interesting, the messages is that, you know, we have arrived. You know, you may not be where you want to be, but you are so much further than where you started. And the thing is that you're like just getting started. So like, you know, that rushing, you know, enjoy the path of the journey of the experience of getting to where you're going. You know, I think that the thing is that I think that you're going to enjoy where you get to more if you enjoy the path of the trials and tribulations and good and bad and happy and sad of all facets of like climbing that ladder in a way. Because I think if you can like, you know, it's like if you're like road tripping up a mountain and you like start at the bottom, you're like, damn, this view is pretty. And you keep driving up, you're like, ooh, this is nice. And then you go up a little bit further, you're like, oh, okay, wasn't expecting that. And it just like really changes the view the whole time. And you're like, wow, you get to the peak, you're like, wow, that was beautiful, you know? But it's not just about, you know, the party that you're about to have at the top. You know, it's about enjoying the scenery so that you can be like, oh yeah, I remember that. You know, you look down, you're like, I remember that marker, that look over, that point. You know, I stood on that cliff and I screamed, you know, and I expressed myself. I let myself be heard. You know, tell you, if you ever make it onto a mountain and you have the opportunity to just like let yourself, you should do it. 10 out of 10 recommend. I did it when I was like really young with my dad. I told him it was something I wanted to do, and we were out in Colorado or something. I don't really remember where we were exactly, but we did it and it was awesome. We screamed. We just like were like, wow. It was such a beautiful moment. I won't forget it. It was really nice release of energy, you know. And then you're being reminded that oneness is the way, okay? How can you show more compassion? I was talking about that earlier. How can you show more compassion and acceptance towards those that you don't understand? Okay. And what does that really mean? What does it really look like? You know, taking small steps in a focus around, you know, honoring yourself and your blossoming garden. Remember, it's like your garden, right? You've got different herbs that are gonna help you create, you know, different dishes down the road. So I love that. This is beautiful. You're beautiful. Let's get you one more card. Stop! Look, it's that card. I am just getting started. This card was not out here. Oh my gosh, that's what I literally said. I literally said that. I literally said that. I got a piece of hair in my mouth. That was. I know that each breath confirms that I am alive and far from finished. Wow, I know that each breath confirms that I am alive and far from finished. I know that's right. You got this, bestie. Stay grateful, stay humble, keep going, okay? Take the steps. You got this.